next week, another nice week of boxing.
What we got next week? Oh, we got
Tank Davis.
Yeah, got the
Barrios.
Hey.
Yeah.
And a really nice undercard. A nice undercard. Let me immediately withdraw that.
That was pretty good.
The co-main is going to be really good. I don't know who's going to win the co-main. Erikson, Lubin, and Jason Rosario.
Oh man, that punch he took threw me
First off, it's the got knocked out by Jermell
I
Charlo
know.
derby.
They both got knocked out by him.
Yeah, so they both.
It's at the derby.
Yeah, Erikson, Lubin worse than Rosario, even though Rosario's was a body shot and was a jab to the body.
Oh, he went down a couple times before that, though.
Yeah, very true. I don't know where I lean in that fight. I would think Lubin. I think he's a little bit more of a skilled boxer than Rosario is, but that's gonna be a good fight. That's gonna be a lot of action.
Because he's trying. His goal is to get Charlo back.
Yeah, we've talked about that before. There's some guys where I'm like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't. Like, maybe you shouldn't want to get those guys back.
Remember when Adrian Broner knocked that dude out?
I don't know who you're talking about.
The kid from DC?
Yes.
I know you're
hit
talking
him
about.
with a hook
Yeah.
in the 12th
Manuel
round.
Last round.
Emmanuel Taylor?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he wanted him
Transformer?
back, but I had the same thing. Like, nah, AB different.
Yeah, that was, and not to harp on that, that was one of the better AB knockouts I've seen because he hit him with like the rumble drill, hit him on the outside, and then just uppercut straight down the pipe. But
yeah, back to this.
Yeah, but Lubin, I'm not sure if that's something where you should, I don't know. You could make a lot of money and get a legacy without trying to get Jermell back.
But Carson, that's why me and you ain't boxers.
1,000%.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm Luis Ortiz, just because I'm on heavyweight.
Yeah.
I ain't going back around with Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
You out of your mind.
Yeah.
He would have threw a jab and I would have went down.
I'm like, nah, I'm good. Yeah.
But that's why me and Carson ain't boxers.
This is very true.
Sean's is like, F it, let's run it back.
Because it's just like any other.
Yeah.
There's a reason that the NBA has 7 games in the finals because as soon as the losing team loses, it's like, I got to get back to the next night, you know? So,
but you also don't get knocked clean out in the NBA.
No, I'm just
unless
saying.
you're Rudy Tomjanovich back in the
I
day.
just mean like in terms of,
Yeah.
same thing.
Where do you lean in that fight? Rosario
I
and
lean
Lubin?
towards Lubin. And I'll tell you why. I think that Lubin will be more prepared for this fight than Jason Rosario. Seeing both of their camps and knowing their camps, respective camps, I trust Lubin's camp a little more.
I hope that in the press conference they talk trash to each other about getting stopped by Charlo.
They're not going to talk trash.
He doesn't speak English.
You can still translate, but I hope he's like, hey, man, you got stopped in the first round. He's like, nah, man, you got stopped with the jab in the body. It's just like, oh, that's crazy. But main event, you've said on record before you don't think anyone at 30, 35, or 40 can beat Gervonta Tank Davis.
Did I include 40?
Yeah.
I included 40?
You said 40.
Okay.
This dude's undefeated.
Yeah, Barrios.
What does that mean? I feel like that's...
Barrios to me, we've mentioned before, like guys like Tank, they just he has like, flavor's not the word I'm looking for, but he's got a little funk to his game. Mm-hmm. Like Barrios to me is a very fundamental fighter, but I don't think he has like, maybe athleticism might be the word I'm looking for, but like I think he's just a very A-B fighter. Mm-hmm. And I think Tank has a lot of weapons in the arsenal. Yeah. But it's gonna be a good fight, and this is gonna test really. Your power was working down there. Mm-hmm. Let's see how your power works against a comfortably bigger guy.
It's gonna work.
And I'm pretty sure I saw a stat that Barrios has in every fight at 140 has either knocked them out or knocked them down. Mm. So also something to think about. Mm-hmm. But and he fought Cowboy Carl last year on an undercard of one of the fights we watched. But
yeah.
He's just good. Yeah. I think he's really good.
Yeah, he's good.
And it's for one of the silly WBA titles. WBA. Come on, get your life together. There's a lot of like if I'm looking at the title, there shouldn't be 6 words in a title. Like the WBA, it's like the WBA super regular light recess. I'm like, what? Continental? What the hell? But yeah, I think Tank wins. I think he gets a stoppage.
Tank wins.
Middle rounds, 6, 7, or 8.
Man, I hate calling fights, but I to your point,
he was the call in one of your fights.
Barrios was.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I seen him and I wasn't not impressed.
What fight
was it? The Danny?
No,
he didn't fight. I'm trying to think. I seen him somewhere live. Maybe it was just
I don't know.
Somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one it would have been.
Yeah,
I know we saw him. Did he fight on Tank's
seen him
undercard?
live.
I didn't see him live. I saw him on TV. Was that Tank's undercard against Leo that we saw him fight like not that long ago?
I think so. I think it was
against Carl. But yeah, I think he
fought on Spence Porter undercard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was rough.
See, I said it like I wasn't the
Yeah,
one
yeah,
that
yeah,
fought.
yeah,
the fact that you said Spence Porter is hilarious.
Yeah,
You didn't say me and Errol.
Listen, they give me things to read, and I read them.
He's like, yeah, Shawn Porter, Errol Spence Jr. undercard. So what do you think? How does Tank beat him?
Yeah, again, to your point, this is exactly what I would call it, flavor. The flavor is just the athleticism combined with the power and the speed and the agility, the quickness. Coach in his corner, you got and
shout out to Calvin Ford.
And his experience alone, I just think that when you put it all together, it's like it's this flavor that is very hard to beat.
Yeah.
It's like you may be bigger than him, but are you stronger than him? Okay, you're stronger, but are you faster? Can you catch him? You know what I mean? Like he's gonna. I got a feeling he's gonna end up beating Barrios to the punch. I got a feeling we're gonna see the power that we saw at 130. We'll see that power, and I think that's just kind of that's where I look at when I see Tank. I see a very athletic. Yeah, I see a very athletic Tank.
Is there a better nickname that makes most sense? Like he is a tank.
I just found out, and I got to get this guy's name, but somebody from his camp nickname is Truck. Have you heard of Truck?
No.
I gotta get on Truck. So
real quick, favorite sports nickname of all time. Go.
Hey, I know his Slim Reaper.
Now that's a really good one, and I'm mad, KD. You did great, but that really should have been his nickname. He didn't. He also said he didn't embrace it, but now he's starting to a little bit. My favorite of all time is a baseball player, Fred McGriff. His nickname was the Crime Dog.
I'm not sure if this is right. Jumbo Mutombo. Did he go by that?
I don't think so.
No. What was yours? You have one off top? We don't need to harp on that. Okay, fair enough.
Showtime, Shawn Porter.
Yeah, boo. I think Barrios might. He's obviously he's the bigger guy, but
Jumbo Mutombo.
I think he just has. There's a difference, and you can speak to this a little bit. There's guys that have heavy punches.
Sorry,
good.
White chocolate.
Jason Williams,
that was my guy. He was clean.
If you want to watch one highlight tape. Like you want to just throw some highlights on, those are unbelievable.
Hey, that's saucy. White chocolate.
And he was out there throwing the Vlade Divac and Weber, Corliss Williamson.
He
that was Corliss Williamson. I think.
100%.
I think Corliss Williamson was Big Nasty. That's another good one. What about JYD? Jerome Williams? You were at the ping pong tournament with him. Junkyard Dog.
Junkyard Dog. Yeah.
But I think as far as punching power, I think Barrios is the bigger guy. I think he has more. I think his punches might be heavier consistently, but I don't think he has that like snap power like Tank does. Like I don't see him like hitting Tank with a huge shot and Tank gets wobbled and gets dropped. Yeah. Like I think his shots are going to be heavy enough where Tank feels them and doesn't just walk them down. Yeah. But I think Tank, like he hits you with a big shot. It's not, oh man, that was crazy. You're Leo Santa Cruz.
I think he's got thump and snap. On
the only thing you guys know, the only thing I have a question about Tank, what's the conditioning? He proved it to me last fight. He put the mirror muffs on. He's coming. Yeah. Mario's, I don't know. I don't know what he can do. Yeah. Hopefully,
just hope you get him stuck on the end of a jab.
You gotta hope you hit him with something that he respects.
And I'll play the devil's advocate here. He has a great jab. He's got really good boxing ability. He's a good boxer. Yeah. I just, when you
gotta be on every freaking second. It don't take us a second.
And so I love that you said that because that's kind of like where my mindset is in terms of how I'm saying that Tank is more than likely gonna win this fight because I know that you got to be on every second, and Tank's just that guy. Like when you off, it's like he smells it, he sees it, and he finds those moments.
You talk about Tank is in a similar, not to that extreme, but he's in a similar Deontay Wilder category. Like if you are off for a second in your defense, Deontay has you laid out. Yeah. Tank. You saw Leo Santa Cruz. He threw some of those shots, and Tank was like, "You could throw these, but you throw one too many." Yeah, and it was hand down, man down. Yeah. But
so it's gonna be a really
all right. So fight. What round you get knocked out?
It's gonna be competitive.
I got 6, 7, or 8, somewhere in that range.
You can't pick
7. I'm going lucky number 7.
I'm going to repeat 6.
Okay.
Don't tell me you didn't enjoy what you saw because I know you did. What you need to do now: hit that subscribe button, hit the like. Hit that notification button. Check us out every week, every Tuesday. Something new for you right here on the Porter Way Podcast.